Welcome back here, folks, to the Ice Sports Forum, Week 8 in our winter 2014-2015 season. And of course, we have the top two teams currently taking off. Green Hornets, Yellow Jackets. Of course, Yellow Jackets currently in first by a slim amount of points. But again, that can all change depending on how the Green Hornets play today. I'm Angelo Pontello, bringing you all the live action here at the Ice Sports Forum in Brandon, Florida. And joining me, as always, partner Andy Townsend. Andy, we should see an exciting matchup today, don't you think? Again, it's always an exciting matchup, especially when you have the Yellow Jackets and the Green Hornets always coming against one another. You know, you have the likes of Neil Armstrong and his offensive hungry philosophy of getting the puck down, and then you have the Green Hornets, the balanced out team, 6 defensemen, 6 forwards, and then of course Phil McClung, Chewy. This is the man of the hour. Of course, I think anyways right now he is the hottest keeper, you know, out of all 4 of them. Well, speaking of, you want to call hottest keepers, for the Yellow Jackets, Arnie Strader's not in today, so the man they called TA will be in for them, but we'll see how TA can do. Well, I mean, you can have a good game, you could have a bad game, but it all depends on how he plays in the performance. But if the Yellow Jackets don't get off well on defense, expect TA to be picking up a lot of slack. So with that, we thank you for joining us in the pregame report. We'll have the first period you shortly. Don't go away. We'll be right back. This is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Just about ready to begin face-off. It is Jim Thomas taking the face-off against Scott McCants. Starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets at left wing, Mark Giacomin, right wing, Kenny Pullman, and defenders back is Tom Buckholt, Steve Paganella. Green Hornets starting lineup, Omer Chiquan at left wing, Jim Thomas the center, right wing, Doug Draper, and defenders Marty Washburn and Steve Byrne. Washburn passes it off to the side, gets it off to Draper. Draper gets it off to Thomas, but instead Buckholz misfires the shot, and this one comes back over to Giacomin. And now taking it away is McCants, working off of Jim Thomas. McCants will eventually get this one dumped to the Green Hornet end, this one back over to Washburn. Now from Chiquan, this one gets back to Washburn on the move. Will fire the shot, looks for Jim Thomas, has an open Thomas. Passes it back over to Chiquan. Looks to set back up to Thomas, looking to get it around TA, but McCants comes in to save the day. Great defensive effort there for the Yellow Jackets, especially when you have the Jim Thomas-Omer Chiquan duo. They are taking a chance here in today's game, because they have to, this is a big win for them right now. They need to win this game if they're going to be keeping up with the Yellow Jackets for first place. Puck stopped by Steve Byrne. Passes it back to Washburn. This one comes back around to Buckholz. We'll hold on to the puck, and we'll finally get the pass off to Tish. Second lineup comes in. Neil Armstrong comes in at the center ice, gets this one cleared out, back over to Chewy. And now taking the puck is Rapar. Looks for Ivan. And this one now passes it back over to Sharina. Sharina gets the pass fired over to Tish. Now sets up to an open Neil Armstrong. Sets it back up over to Lussman. To Meza. Now back over to Rapar. Back to Demeza again, playing at the defensive position. Demeza trying to get to the puck, but instead it'll be Sharina. But get the pass off intended for Tish. This one comes back to Phil Field instead. And knocking it up is Lussman. Here comes Neil Armstrong, covered by 2 Green Hornet defenders. Fires the shot. This one comes again, Tish trying to finish, but instead this one gets knocked out. Puck to Sharina, gets it off to Phil Field. Finds Chiquan. Or found Chiquan, but then couldn't quite control the puck. And now Omer Chiquan comes in, Jim Thomas checks up, and here we go. Into the Yellow Jacket zone, Jim Thomas fires the shot, just misses to the left. Chiquan gets it on the rebound, and tapping it out is Sharina. Again, Green Hornets right now, they just need to focus on getting it offensively into the mindset. 4 Yellow Jackets against the likes of Omer Chiquan and Jim Thomas, but yet they still get this one knocked out and back into the Green Hornet end. And that's going to be for an icing call. Right now, this is exactly what I've been talking about, Angelo. Key right now is, especially when you have Jim Thomas, Omer Chiquan on the same lineup, if you're the Yellow Jackets, you need to be really focusing on defense at this point, or you're going to get burned, especially when you only have Scott McCants and Paganella back. This one, Shaquan trying to get to the puck. Bernice trying to keep this one moving for McCants. And if McCants can control it, might be dangerous. Here comes back over to Sincata. This one heads back into the Green Hornet end. Sincata will try to get this shot around. And this one comes back over to Draper. Stopped by Paganella. Stripping it loose is Omar Chaquan. And here comes Chaquan the other way into the Yellow Jacket zone. Looking to fire the shot, gets around Buckholz. And that's what happens when you take too much time, and we saw a classic example right there. Yeah, Steve Paganella took way too much time looking for an option, and of course Omar Chaquan just sneaks right through, strips the puck loose, and he takes off for an offensive opportunity. Of course it went for naught, but that is one thing you have to watch out for, especially if it's Omar Chaquan at all times. Balbo and Armstrong on the face-off. This one over to Demeza, looking for Giacomin. Finds Giacomin. Looks for Kenny Pullman. So this one comes back over to Armstrong, fires the shot, stopped by Chewy, and he'll fall on this one for the save. Field trying to fight for the puck against Giacomin. This one backfires again in the Green Hornet end. Rapar trying to get this one past. This one over to Pullman. Yellow Jackets trying to implement the offensively aggressive line. Over to Giacomin, fires a shot, and Armstrong trying to finish. And this one gets batted out. And here comes Rapar the other way. Stopped, intercepted by Demeza, looking for Rapar now. This one back over to Giacomin. Ivan trying to get to it first, but Demeza shoots it into the Green Hornet bench. Again, right now, if I were the Yellow Jackets, I wouldn't be focusing too much on trying to get to be offensively aggressive yet, because the Green Hornets, they're still warmed up, they're still into it. You know, you have to wear them down first if you're going to be looking to implement your offensive effort. But at the same time, if you're the Green Hornets, you see that the Yellow Jackets are trying to implement, you know, their philosophy of aggressive forward. So how do you, as a Green Hornet team, counteract that and see how you can try to move the puck up? And of course, when you have Jim Thomas and Omar Chaquan on the same lineup, that's going to be your meal ticket to try to score on this Yellow Jacket team. Thomas finds Chaquan, looking to get this one back over to Draper. From Tish. Intended for Lussman, here comes Marty Washburn into the Yellow Jacket zone, back over to Chaquan. Sets up to Washburn, big chance here, knocking it away is TA, and McCants regroups. Buckholz misfires a shot, and once again for the second time this game, the Yellow Jacket forwards not being fully aware of what's going on, and that almost cost them. And on that note, it will be Vern offsides call. Again, like you said, Angelo, that's the second time right now that we saw that the Yellow Jackets, the defensive unit, is not being fully aware, and that is going to be their Achilles heel, especially if the Green Hornets capitalize on a turnover or a missed advantage. Buckholz will get this one dumped out into the Green Hornet end. This one finds back over to Washburn. Intercepted by McCants, but Thomas knocks it away. Steve Paganella rebounds by firing the shot. This one intercepted by Washburn, looking to get this one off to Draper. And Buckholz trying to get this one cleared out, deflected off of Draper's stick. Steve Byrne gets this one around, over to Draper. Thomas looking for Chaquan. Chaquan trying to get around Demeza, but Lightning Lou gets to it first. Gets the shot off, finds Serena. Stopped by Field. And Sincata comes in there, dives, but of course he falls over Phil Field's stick, and that is going to result into a tripping call. And the Yellow Jackets finally pick up the first power play of the game with 6:01 to go. Again, Sincata trying to dive out for the puck. Phil Field trying to get to the puck, and of course his stick was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sincata dove over the stick and that is gonna give the Yellow Jackets an opportunity to try to take the lead first here, being a man up. We got the Stallion looking to try to lead his crew to the first goal of the game. Struggles to do so, and as Rapar tries to get this one cleared out, Demeza stops it. This one comes back over to Sharina, back to Demeza. Finds Armstrong. This one back over to Pernice, takes the shot. Bell trying to get this one out to Rapar. This one comes back over to Burn instead. Armstrong fires it back over towards Sharina, firing the shot, deflected by Bell. Transton trying to get to it first, but this one gets fired by Demeza. Taking the shot, and there's the first goal. Now there is something we have not seen from Lightning Lou in a long time, and that's trying to fire from point shot from the defensive position. And of course Lightning Lou, great job by Demeza to get the Yellow Jackets on the ball first. But again, just a big shot from the outside, gets it in, gets it past Chewy. And that is how it rolls. 5:20 to go, Yellow Jackets again strike first in this one. And the Green Hornets now will have to climb a hill as this one comes back over to Giacomin. Puck batted backwards by Ivan. This one comes over to Buchholz. And this one for an icing call. Face-off will take place deep in the Yellow Jacket zone. Well, here now, Angelo, lies the thing for the Yellow Jackets. Now that they're pinned in their own zone, how are they going to be able to take this one out, especially when you have the likes of Jim Thomas, Doug Draper, and Omar Chiquan on that forward line? Puck over to Draper. Takes a shot. Looks for Chiquan. Buchholz gets it off to Draper. This one now back over to Chiquan again. This one fires over to Washburn. Sets up to Burn. Fires the shot. Deflected backwards over Thomas. Washburn fires the shot. TA knocks it away. This one now back over to Chiquan. Green Hornets still setting up a rebound. Looking to set up to Washburn. This one fired back the other direction. Here comes Kenny Pullman. Washburn will skate back, but Pullman will take it deep into the Green Hornet zone. Looking to set up to Giacomin. Back over to Washburn. Here comes McCants trying to finish, and they take advantage. Missed opportunity at the wrong time. Scott McCants in the right place at the right time, and he was able to take advantage off of an open shot. 2-0 Yellow Jacket lead with 4:08 to go. And Green Hornets will now have to aggressively figure out a way to get back in this one. Intercepted by Draper. Here comes Thomas. Armstrong's trying to skate quickly. Gets it past Phil Field. Fires the shot. And it's Chewy who makes the save. Despite the speed by Phil Field, you know, Armstrong tried to skate as quickly as he could, but by the time he got to the puck, he was forced to just take whatever shot he could off of Chewy. He really didn't have a lot of room to try to finesse and dangle around. Puck off to Rapar. Rapar still with the puck. Now gets it back to Phil Field. Fires a shot, hits the referee in the hands. Demeza trying to finish it off to Armstrong. Puck now back over to Demeza. Rapar gets it off to Ivan. No, intercepted by Armstrong. And he is going to have this one shot back over to Chewy. Stop by Field. Off the boards now finds Transton. Transton to Ivan, shoots into Paganella. There's your icing call. McCants and Thomas on the face-off. This one comes back over to Buckholz, working off of Jim Thomas. Puck back over. Perny's trying to move the puck quickly. Gets it past Thomas. No, this one comes back over to Paganella. Stopped by Thomas. This one comes back over again. Paganella stops the puck quickly. This one gets flipped high. And Washburn is skating back for the puck. McCants trying to get around quickly. And instead this one goes from Chewy to Steve Byrne. This is going to come back. TZA signals for the icing call. Minute 35 remains in the opening period as Armstrong takes the face-off against Jim Thomas. Green Hornets all line up at the left side looking to try to take advantage of an offensive momentum, but for Armstrong and the Yellow Jackets, they'll deny him. Kenny Pullman with the puck, struggling to control it. This one gets off to Chiquan instead. Homer Chiquan takes the puck away. This one comes back over to Draper. Draper with a lot of room to work with, looking for Thomas through 3 Yellow Jackets, and this one gets deflected the other way. Thomas looking to take the shot, and it gets stopped instead. Puck comes back over to Rapar, looking to set up, and instead it's intercepted by Sharina. Fires over to Armstrong, looking for Giacomin. Phil Field trying to break Giacomin off the puck, but still Giacomin gets to the puck. Past Ivan, this one to Demeza, trying to keep it alive for the Yellow Jackets now from Pullman. Taken away by Bell, now back over to Rapar. Demeza gets it over the middle to Giacomin. This one comes back over the other way. Greg Bell gets it around Sharina. Bell trying to skate to the puck quickly. Sharina coming back over the other way. Ivan off across the other way to Transton. Off the boards looking for Bell. But gets around Phil Field. Here comes Lightning Lou. 2-on-1 with Kenny Pullman. Gets the pass back around, takes the shot. Could not finish over to Demeza. And with that, with 1.8 seconds to go, referee halts play. And that'll do it for the first period. Of course, right now, Yellow Jackets with a 2-0 advantage. They have to keep it up, you know, they have to keep putting the pressure on the Green Hornets, you know, doing what they're doing best right now. That's getting them to this 6-1 record, beg your pardon. at the moment. You know, they just have to keep continuing to fight hard against this Green Hornet team. And as for the Green Hornets, they need to start being a little bit better with their shots and how they want to do their offensive strategies. First intermission, 2-0 Yellow Jacket lead when we return at the iSports Forum. This is the Over 50 Hockey on the Pond Telebroadcasting Network. Very quiet here at the iSports Forum in the second period. 2-0 Yellow Jacket lead. Lussman puts it down the other end. Draper finds Thomas, and Jim Thomas gets a nice pass over to Chiquan the other way, looking to try to finish, taking the shot. TA still denies him. Draper looking to set up the other way. This one comes back over to Tish. Stopped by Steve Byrne. Thomas gets the pass back over to Byrne. Sets up to Chiquan. Fires the shot. Deflected the other way. Here comes McCants. Comes back over to Steve Byrne. Off the boards. Off to Thomas. Washburn gets to the puck once more. Will fire the shot into Buckholz. Intercepted by Draper. Looks to set up to Chiquan the other way. Paganella gets the pass past Tish. Past Steve Byrne. McCants looking to skate quickly for the puck. But now from Byrne back over to Washburn. Gets it off to Chiquan. Lots of room to work with. Cranston looking to set it up back over to Chiquan. No, instead it's Washburn. Fires a shot. This one gets knocked away. Here comes Rapar the other way. Fires the shot, and this one is saved. Puck back over to DeMeza. Misfires the shot, but he'll still be able to get it cleared out on the second shot. Bernice with the puck. Lots of room to work with. Gets it off to Sincata. And this one's going to be an offsides call. Puck off to Rapar. Makes the set up to Serena. Serena fires the shot through two Green Hornet defenders. This one to Rapar, working off of Sincata. This one comes back to Rudimeza, quickly comes up. Covered by two Green Hornet players. Here comes Ivan. Back over to Sincata, taken away by Rapar. Now over to Serena, blasts it into the Green Hornet end. This one comes back around over to Ivan, slips and falls. Meza with the puck. Fires over to Serena, sets up to Sincata. This one off the boards to Serena. This one comes back into the Green Hornet end for the icing call. Chiquan and McCants on the face-off. This one comes back over to Pullman. Chiquan takes the puck away, looking to get some points on the board again, but here comes McCants the other direction. Looks for an open Giacomin. Gets around Burns. Let's just set this one back up the other way. Here comes Shaquan. Gets around Buckholz. 2-on-1 with him and Jim Thomas. Let's just set up to Thomas back the other way. Back to Shaquan, and the Green Hornets finally put points on the board. Again, this is what happens when Yellow Jackets pursued just a little too much, and then it was then the only thing left to do was Tom Buckholz against Shaquan, and Shaquan beat Buckholz on a skate race, and then it only became Jim Thomas and Omar Shaquan with only Paganella back, and then the tic-tac-toe plays finally wore off TA, and that's how now it is a 2-1 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Thomas fires the shot. Looking to get this one to Shaquan, just a little bit too much power for him to control. As Burn is back. Sets up to Thomas. Draper comes up. Thomas gets it back over to Washburn. Kenny Pullman now intercepts the puck. Intercepted back by Washburn. This one comes around over to Paganello, tipped by Shaquan, back over to McCants. Puck now to Shaquan. We'll slide this one up to Thomas. Back over to Shaquan. Puck back to Steve Byrne. And Chewy's there for the save as Bill Tisch looked to try to tap it in. Greg Bell to take the face-off against Neil Armstrong. Puck fires back to DeMeza. Taking the shot, now comes Westman. Bill Field trying to get to the puck, working off of Bill Tisch. This one comes back over to Tisch instead. Gets past DeMeza. Comes up to Tisch as we enter the Green Hornet zone. And I believe that was an offside call. Working off of Armstrong with the puck. Intercepted by DeMeza. Field finds an open Greg Bell. Fires it back over the field. Entering the Yellow Jacket zone. Field fires a shot, just hits the left corner. McCants gets the pass back over to Sincata, looking to get this one dumped out, but he sets off by Cranston. Bell with the puck. Sincata trying to clear this one out. He does. Transfer from Shaquan to Thomas. Fires the shot just to the left of the keeper. Shot so hard it comes all the way back into the Green Hornet end. As the puck gets the pass off to Draper. Finds a wide open Jim Thomas on the right side, only the two defenders back. Thomas fires the shot, shoots it into TA, gets it off to Paganella. Here comes Shaquan. Puck back over to Steve Byrne. Shot taken, Draper trying to look for the finishing touches. This one bounces high, and hits the top of the net. And that's where it lands. Puck fired high the other direction. Draper on the wraparound looking to take the shot. This one gets knocked away. Shot comes around to Steve Byrne. This one off to Paganella. And Kenny Pullman gets through Marty Washburn, but Chiquan trying to stop him here. Pass intended for Chiquan. This one goes all the way back in the Yellow Jacket end for the icing call. 3:48 to go in the second. 2-1 Yellow Jacket lead. Over to Meza, fires it. This one gets knocked away. This one comes back over to Lussman. To Tish. Sharina looking for the finishing shot just to the right of the keeper. Transton shoots it the opposite direction. This one comes back over to Rapar. Ivan gets this one back over to Falbo. Sharina back the other way. Intercepted by Tish. Fires the shot. Deflects around and it's McCants who puts it in. .303 to go in the second. Yellow Jackets extend their lead to 3-1. That is what you consider to be the defense was just watching the Yellow Jackets do magic there at that time, and they just got beat. Demeza fires the pass over intended for McCants, now taken away by Tish. This one off the boards. Here comes an open Bill Tish, only Rapar back. Rapar looking to take this one away, stopped by Lussman. Fires the shot, deflected by Fields. Yellow Jackets continuing to blast forward with that aggressive offensive talent. And this one's going to head back the other direction. Stopped by Rapar. This one comes around to Thomas. Sharina back over to Demeza. Fires a shot. Gets the pass over to Armstrong, entering the Green Hornet zone. Sets up over to Sharina looking for the finish, and now it's taken away by Chiquan instead. And Chiquan will go ahead and take this one into the Yellow Jacket zone. Intercepted now by Armstrong. Pass over to Draper, stopped by Sharina. This one now taken away by Draper. Referee stops play. So now the Yellow Jackets will make a lineup change. Actually, a few substitutions. Washburn fires over to Steve Byrne, deflected off of Thomas's stick. TA will feed this one over to Paganella. And this one's going to get fired all the way back into the Green Hornet end for the icing call. 1:11 to go in the second period, and the Green Hornets now probably looking for a way to maybe score one more goal to head into second intermission. Well, right now, again, it's been a pretty tight game, you know, despite the Yellow Jackets getting that comfortable 3-1 lead at the moment. But if the Green Hornets can get this goal back, you know, they'll be right back in this one. Draper looking to set up, misses Chiquan. Chiquan forced to regroup. And this will be knocked out by Paganella. Comes another icing call with 54 seconds to go. Fires the shot, looking to finish off the TA. There's a little shove, a little scrum shove for the puck, and the referee will stop. Goes back over to Steve Byrne, looking to fire the shot. This one taken away by Pullman instead. And here comes an open mark. Giacomin, only Chewy to beat. And he gets defended well by Washburn. Puck goes back to Chiquan, 24 seconds to go. Off to Draper. Looks to step back up to Thomas, deflected backwards by Paganella. Chiquan with the puck. This one back over to Pullman. Lost control of the puck, but he gets it back over to Paganella nevertheless. Pitch Pullman. Washburn will hold on to this one. That's going to do it for the second period. 3-1 Yellow Jacket lead. And it'll be a tight one heading into the third period. You are watching the Over 50 Hockey on the Pontel Broadcasting Network. Face-off will take place deep in the Yellow Jacket zone. Green Hornets looking to try to capitalize offensively at the moment. Well, it's one of those things at this point where if you're the Yellow Jackets, you definitely need to make sure you're holding on to this lead. Perhaps maybe even score one more goal for the beauty of it. But I mean, at this point, there's really nothing else to play for except to play for the lead. Back over to Serena. Puck over to McCants, gets around Liebler, fires a shot. Chewy knocks it away. Keeps them alive. Demeza gets this one off to Sharina. Deflected back by Tish. Misfires the shot. This one comes back over to Cranston. McCants can't hold on to the puck. This one comes back over to Cranston. Gets over to Thomas and is saved by TA. Puck off the boards. Washburn trying to get back to this one first. He does. Fires over to Chaquan. Misfires and Armstrong will take the shot instead, trying to double shot. And this one comes back over to Draper instead. This one off to Steve Byrne. Puck from Chaquan fires over from Washburn now to Draper. Looks to fire back over to Chaquan as he slips and falls over Paganella's stick. No call there by the referee. Referees were doing all right up to that point right there. That should have been a penalty by Paganella. 9:53 to go in the game. Yellow Jackets still with that 3-1 lead. Giacomin looking to clear this one out, but instead it's stopped by Steve Byrne from Jim Thomas. Comes Washburn, gets it off to Pullman. This one heads into the bench of the Yellow Jackets. Puck now off to Chaquan, and he's got Draper to work with. Only one defender back. Chaquan fires back over to Thomas, taking the shot just left for the keeper. Puck to an open Mark Giacomin, only the keeper to beat. Giacomin fires a shot and is gone. And that'll probably ice this game with 9:02 to go. Mark Giacomin capitalizes off of an error of the Green Hornets. With the puck. That gets off to Demeza, finds McCants. Here comes Pullman. Puck comes back over to Sharina. Sets up to Demeza. Just off his skate, here comes Falbo the other way. Giacomin back with the puck. Looks to set up again. From Cranston now back over to Ivan. Buckholz now with the puck. This one comes back over the other way. Gonna slide all the way back for the icing call. like right now there's a little divot in the ice. Tom Buckholz just noticed. We'll see how he gets that one fixed out. So right now referee's trying to surface the ice here. Trying to finish out this game if possible. So it'll be Jim Thomas and Neil Armstrong on the face-off. Armstrong off to the races on the left side. Will fire the shot. Hits post. Rossman now gets this one off to Armstrong. Puck off to Steve Byrne. Stopped by Buckholz. Looking to rebound. And he blasts this one back in the Green Hornet head. Here comes Marty Washburn with the puck. Gets it off to Doug Draper. Comes back over to Jim Thomas. PA trying to knock this one. Deflected back by Jaquan. He'll regroup. Now sets up to Thomas. Deflected off by Lussman. Comes Steve Byrne again, looking to try to fire the shot. Stopped by Armstrong. Backhands this one into the Green Hornet zone. Washburn with the puck. Misfires, and here comes Lussman. Could try to finish. McCants will fire the shot again. Game over.